Welcome to the art studio. Today I'm actually filming on a completely new camera system. This is the Lumix G100 that I'm working on. If you want to compare this vlog to other vlogs, you'll be able to see the difference in how this camera performs as opposed to a GH5 or an S1 or other Lumix cameras out there. What's happening, everybody? I'm just kind of bouncing around the house this morning. Getting the house ready for a tropical storm that's coming up the coast. It was a hurricane that hit North Carolina and now it's headed to Connecticut, and so just got to get all the outdoor cushions in and all those good things this morning before the wind starts to kick in so nothing gets blown around. I'm actually excited about this camera because it's the first really entry-level camera that is geared towards vloggers, those of us that capture our lives and share them with the world. And it has some really interesting features, some of them that are new, and some of them that are tried and true that allow us to turn the camera on ourselves and capture our own lives and our own journey and share with the rest of the world. So I'll be putting it through the paces, and at some point I'll be doing a tech talk on this camera, talk about all my favorite features, what I do like, what maybe it missed the boat on, things of that nature. But for now, watch this vlog, take a look at the footage. You decide if you like the look of what this camera can do. Working on this little lick. And actually sat down and recorded an entire song in Logic this week. And as I was working on this and doing some paintings and of course getting behind the camera or in front of the camera here, you know, I started thinking about it. And really, art can be so simplistic. You know, a simple line drawn on a white canvas can be artistic, can be a work of art in many people's eyes. The simplicity of it. A simple song on an acoustic guitar can be remarkably powerful, right? Same thing with a photograph. Empty space is equal in importance to whatever the subject is and how you place that subject or how you place that empty space. See, composition is really just filling emptiness in one way, shape, or form. You can keep that very simplistic if that's how your heart feels, that's what's on your mind. You can complicate it to the hilt, but you have to be careful. When you complicate things too much, it kind of turns to mud. You know, if I had $1 for every single person who's walked into our studio or galleries and said to us, "I envy you guys, I don't have a creative bone in my body," I would be a very rich man. And the truth of the matter is, I believe that we're all creative, that we all have the ability to create something that is a masterpiece or magical. And I believe that just some people haven't taken the steps in the directions of those dreams and ideas. And I can tell you right now, at some point when you begin, you have to suck at what you do. It's just, that's the nature of the beast.
On the water, raise a glass to my father. He showed me the way. Life is too short, he would say. We leave it all behind us. Know what we will find out. See for another day. Gonna live life a different way. Me and my girl, traveling the world on an ocean breeze. We got no real plan, just in search of that sand and living free.
Right, as I compose a song in Logic and I add 2 guitars and a piano and 3 different drums and a harmonica, if they're all overlapping, even if they're in sync, too much, it turns to mud. Same thing with paint. If you put too much paint on and you mix it too much and you don't wait and you paint too quickly, you get muddiness. You don't get bright colors. And so finding that niche is incredibly important. Now, There's nothing wrong with painting something dramatically wild and crazy. Same with music. Nothing wrong with blending it all together. But the key is to keep enough to the viewer's imagination by creating it in a way that their ears can kind of hear little hidden gems and nuggets come and go within the composition. Or same with a painting, allow their eyes little moments of self-realization and little nuggets and gems of information where they can study it for hours and never get bored with it.
Plan, just in search of that sand and living free, living free.
But with a little bit of time, just a little bit of energy each day, you'll find yourself evolving and growing. And I highly recommend that everyone try to embrace something artistic. Photography, painting, music, dance, whatever it is. You're gonna learn something about yourself. It's gonna touch your heart. It's gonna change your life.
It's not enough just to be alive. We wanna live our lives in a state of constant motion. Two lovers on the ocean. Somehow we get by. Me and my girl traveling the world on an ocean breeze. We got no real plan, just in search of that sand and living free, living free, living free.
Yeah, that's what composing is in all of the art forms, and it's just such an interesting thing that really all we're doing is filling space. So I'm gonna let this song just kind of be the backdrop of our little story this week. Hope you dig it. Go behind the scenes via our blog, but also learn from us via tech talks, tutorials, and reviews from the perspective of two full-time artists at work.
Summer tour on the